Women's 400-meter hurdles when we were last at Drake.
Yes.
In 2019, we
That's
saw a
right.
world record from Dalilah Muhammad.
Yeah, the first time that she would break the world record, she would go on to break it at the World Championships. But this is a special track. And in lane 4, we have a special athlete, Ashley Spencer. She's a bronze medalist in Rio. But what makes her so special is she's also fantastic at 400 meters, actually an NCAA champion. And her best time is 50.28. So that makes her dangerous because she can get out fast. She can win from the front or from behind, which she did in spectacular style in Rio.
I've been thinking about Shamir Little as it relates to Ashley Spencer, too. She's been running some really good open 400s as well. Sage Watson, the Canadian, ran collegiately at Arizona, has a good start to her outdoor season so far.
That's right. She's actually the Canadian record holder and says that she wants to lower that time. She's only run 55.93 so far this year, so she would need to improve by a second. She said if the weather is good, she feels that she's capable of doing that. Has
made the last 2 World Championship finals as a member of Team Canada. Look at the rest of the field. Very international flavor here. And one of the challenges for these international athletes, many of them have been not necessarily trapped in the United States, but trained here and couldn't go home to compete. Yeah, that must have been tough. There's so many challenges that the athletes had during COVID. I actually talked to Ashley Spencer and said it was really hard to stay motivated and not knowing what the training schedule and the competition schedule was going to be like, but she took it day by day, and she's so excited to be back on the track, and she has her eyes focused on competing well in Tokyo. You know how I stay motivated? I follow you on Instagram. I love it. I'm happy I can provide you some inspiration, my friends. So women's 400-meter hurdles here from Des Moines. And just the range of emotions that these athletes must be thinking about. The hard stop in 2020. And now just getting ready, thinking about this is now an Olympic year. Absolutely. And I also think it's challenging to not have full stadiums, to be able to go out here and kind of have to pump yourself up to run your best. But they've adjusted well, and they've been performing great. Women's 400-meter hurdles. There is Watson in 5. Next to her, Spencer in 4. And in these hurdle races, Sonia, it's really about just getting that rhythm and the step pattern down. That's right, and I always love having my best competition out in front so I could kind of see what they're doing. So Ashley Spencer will have that luck of seeing Sage Watson and what she's doing, and Sage is off to a great start. She's really turning it on the backstretch, and you can always tell who's in the lead by who goes over the hurdles first, and Sage, as well as out in lane 6, Gianna Woodruff is off to a great start. Woodruff, the Panamanian record holder, is out well and giving someone for Watson to focus on, but Woodruff now coming into the final home straight has a bit of advantage on Watson and Spencer as they try to close the gap. Spencer now trying to gather herself. 1 hurdle to go. But Woodruff strong from the beginning of this race and gets to the line and will take the victory here in Des Moines. 55.02. That's fantastic running, and that's the fastest time in the world so far. We were focused so much on the center of the track, we almost didn't realize just how well she was running on the outside. And a lot of times when you're competing in the 400, you get off to a good start and you really struggle towards the end, but she did not. She was able to maintain her form and really looks great over the 9th hurdle. You can see she's fading a little bit, but her arms are still pumping, her legs are still coming up, and Ashley Spencer didn't have that usual strong finish. And Gianna Woodruff had a great performance and a great finish there in Drake. Well, we talk about not a lot of competition opportunities, so they've been putting a lot of training into the work, and we've seen a lot of athletes come out and just show what that training can do. She just took a half second off her personal best, a new national record, and the fastest time in the world this year. And did it with nobody in front of her. To be able to do that blind, that is great for her going into Tokyo. See the final results. Woodruff, new lifetime best and national record, 55.02 to take the 400-meter hurdles here at the Drake Relays. Setting the stage for more running, jumping, and throwing to come. Woodruff celebrates a win at Drake.